am happy that after 95 years, I know that it is not dying like me, it's moving forward. When I see representatives as far and distant as my brothers, the Rastafari here, who we do not know much about, but who are perhaps the only significant people in the Caribbean that have been consistently Afrocentric despite the changes that have tried to be made there. They have been consistently Afrocentric. From them until what we see today, these people. When I hear the encouragement from the ambassador from Kenya and give the example of what Kenya has done to the world and how she can be an example of movement, how she has moved from the beginning and the 40 years that she has been. When I can think of, he speaks about the freedom movement in Kenya, I can think of Jomo Kenyatta, whom I saw in prison, whom I represented, who came out of it a fighter to fight for the same thing that we are fighting for today. When I can see the representative, the son of Marcus Garvey, who's here. Marcus Garvey, who is seminal. When I see all these things, I know that we have a movement. When I hear that from the recent speaker, the mayor, that we must form a lobby to carry this movement through to the United Nations and to the African Union and so on. Carry a lobby. We are a lobby, but we are a lobby to prepare for the type of democracy that we are going to produce. Not lobbies like we have today in the lobbyist part of the democracy that speaks about it. Not that type of lobbyist that has its powers in other places. We are a united, concerted body of lobbyists for the African. You see, we begin by knowing that each of us here, wherever we are, whatever is your nationality, we are sons of the one motherland, Africa. That is the beginning. Whether you are from Barbados, whether you're from wherever you are from, remember this, you know. Your ancestors didn't have passports when they were torn from the parts of Africa. They didn't have any nationality papers.
That's right.
They were always just slaves, just black African slaves. You cannot change your ethnicity. You can change your domesticity. You can change your domicile. You can change your nationalism. But you will always be your father's son. We have never changed that ethnicity. I consider myself, and all of us here, as many of us who are, you're all from the diaspora, then you are really non-resident Africans wherever you are. That's the beginning. We are non-resident Africans. We begin from there and then we look at the possibilities that we have. I've heard about what we are, where we must move. I'm going to make this very, very short. Because the speakers before you have shown the way, have shown you what we have to do. We have to do. If you are a Pan-Africanist, you've got a mission. We have to understand the Pan-African vision. The vision made clearly by men like Marcus Garvey, who said, look, you can become what you are. You are sons of Africa. The man who spoke about black nationalism for the first time and put it in our hearts. When we listen to that philosophy and we carry it out, that is our guide. Marcus Garvey is a guide. He's shown us the compass of our direction. And if you follow that, you can't go wrong. When you do something, you will figure, is this in the best interest of Africa?
That's right. That's the question.
If it is in the best interest of Africa, then it is right. You can go ahead. That is the questions that you ask yourself. I merely say thanks to God that after 95 years, I see both the youth and the not so young people here who are met together to show that there is a continuous thread that goes right through, and we must move it on. I thank you all for being here. You give me strength in my old age. I thank you.